Okay, we are going to try something new. I've pre-ordered some Modern Horizons 3 stuff. I am a Magic player. I enjoy it from time to time. I'm not great. I'm okay. Um but yeah, I've been looking over Modern Horizons. It looks like a really fun format. I'm really big into limited. I don't play standard much. I barely play brawl. I have a couple of commander decks, but let's open some of these free packs and just talk about it a moment. Wrath of the Skies, really good wrath effect in the format. Ulamog, the Defiler. We have enormous Eldrazi in this set, which is always fun to cast a big dumb thing. And Shadow of the Second Sun, which is pretty much unplayable, I believe. But yeah, this set looks really fun. These lands look amazing. These landscapes. I've been watching people play the early events, and so I think what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna jump into a sealed, and I'll go ahead and give my commentary, build a deck, and we can get into some matches and start misplaying. Sounds good to me. Let's use my token here. All right, what do we get? Okay. Okay. Green and white stuff, fair amount. The Ocelot, end of your turn, get a 1/1. Get another 1/1 if you have Ascend. Pretty good. Only if you gain life, so it's a life gain card. Psychic Frog, the namesake of Magic Arena's weird ticketing system they've added for this for some reason. It actually looks pretty good. Dealing combat damage to draw a card, discard a card for a +1 counter, and giving it flying for exiling stuff from your graveyard. So got a few things going for it. Pretty powerful little 2-drop. Branching Evolution, there is a +1/+1 theme in a lot of the colors here. So this could be good, though I'm imagining that it's you have to be pretty heavy into it for that to work. We got the Safekeeper, sack a land to give Shroud. Really good protection card, I'm imagining, for some of your bigger creatures when you're in these ramp decks. So that seems pretty cool. I've seen this played a few times on different like streams and stuff. And this one looks pretty powerful. Scryex, draw a card, make a bunch of 0/1s to cast your big shit, exiling a creature. I mean, just a lot of really good stuff you can do there. Very versatile, and I haven't seen this one. We're extorting out here. If you gain 3 or more life this turn, then you can flip it to the Planeswalker. So, flips for food, okay. Deals damage, and let's see, whenever you cast a spell, you can pay 1 to lose 1 life and gain that much. Okay, yeah, so what you're wanting to do is either just gain life straight up or extort enough to get 3 life. You'd have to extort quite a bit, so have to be a combination, I'm imagining, but I mean, this looks powerful. And yeah, Advisor is for aura enchantments, so there are a bunch of bestow creatures in the format. There's definitely an aura theme there in green white, it looked like. So all right, let's see what we got. So I'm not starting from 0 because I've watched so much stuff, but I have never actually played any of this myself. So a little bit of experience from watching instead of doing. So our fixing, we've got actually a ton of these landscapes, which may or may not be good. The Riddle Keeper, it emerges and taps targets. And also a 5/5 flyer, which is pretty enormous. So that seems pretty good. Here, why don't we just grab some playables, and see what we end up with here. So I think the Ocelot looked good. Dewdrop looked good. Dog Umbra I think is worth running. These Zealots are okay. The area auxiliaries look pretty darn good. That support 2 ability is real aggressive. Prowess, if we end up doing that, I'm not sure if we do. We got some crooks. This has been better on board than it looks, I think. The 0-12 blocker in particular actually blocks those really huge creatures you see in the format, so it does actually have some use. I think it is playable, though not particularly exciting. It's basically only an energy thing. If you're not doing a lot of energy, I don't think that gets there. Let's see. Ethereum Terramander. A Pterodactyl Salamander. Okay. Adapt 4 artifacts. Okay. So we're doing artifacts over there. I mean, that looks pretty good. Wither and Bloom is an amazing removal spell. Just -3/-3, then a +1 counter on the other end. These DFCs are really awesome. Just getting value out of your land slots, very good. As most Magic players will know, it is all about value, value, value. Let's see. I've seen this be really good. There are so many Eldrazi spawn and such that you can really just mess with people's curves and stuff with this. I think that's a really good, solid spell. The Safekeeper, I am a little tentative on. I haven't really seen it in play doing much. I can speculate on that if it ends up being actually good. Let's see. This Gargoyle seems to be like there's a flying life gain kind of blue-white theme. You're basically just trying to hit them with so much life gain in the air that they can't really attack back at you for anything. More energy, more artifacts. But those are all good. They're good. I'm going to put the DFCs in just so I can see what kind of value we have there. Okay. And a ton of lands. So what does this look like? It looks like a mess. There's a lot of black-blue. So black-blue seems to be a control deck with some kind of draw 3 thing, which seems... The draw 3 like theme seems a little win more, but what are you gonna say? +1/+1 counters is black-green, and we have a fair amount of +1/+1 counter kind of synergy out here. What are our actually best cards? Like, that removal is really good. I think that these black-green ones are pretty good. The Arcbound here is pretty good. This looks very powerful. Just putting +1/+1 counters on your Eldrazi spawn tokens seems pretty strong. So like this green red deck here looks pretty strong there. So what, like green black looks pretty good with what we have. Horrific Assault, another punch card in this dual face. Yeah, I don't think the white is not exciting. I don't think. I mean, we have Ocelot and the Advisor, but we just don't have a lot of like payoffs for that deck, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the white. Okay. So if we're not looking at white, in the blue, we've got some draws. We've got Meddler. We've got this Riddle Keeper, which actually could be played outside of blue fairly easily. Black, we've got kind of a mix of +1/+1 counters, artifacts, and also that, I don't know. I'm not loving the blue, even though we have the most psychic of frogs. I'm not seeing enough energy synergy. We can drop that out. I'm not seeing enough artifacts. So let's just get rid of those. We can speculate on this still. And okay. So green black is kind of what I'm thinking about here. So we do have like an artifact sub theme in this deck. But overall, it's basically just a black-green counters deck. Fair enough. Let's see. And it definitely has the Eldrazi spawn in here. Yeah, actually, I'm looking at Eldrazi spawn kind of payouts. Like this thing could be very good in here. We have support for an Eldrazi spawn theme here. So we have black-green lands. Black-green, black-green. Green-blue for a splash. If we wanted. So that could splash the Riddle Keeper. Another black-green-blue. Okay. And then this, I mean, we ran a fair amount of those. We end up being able to play black, green, red. Black, green, red, and blue fairly easily. I don't know how many of these I would really want to run though. And yeah, so we're getting instants or cards with flash with that. There are a few things. Oh, these bog trawlers actually are DFCs. So, okay, we definitely have the fixing for this, but we're low on playables if we're going straight black-green. But I don't think we even want to be straight black-green, right? I think that splashing red is really strong in this deck. Let's see. I think that splashing blue could be very strong in the deck as well. Is the green actually that good though? Branching. So counters wise, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so actually there's a lot of counter synergy in the deck with that. And let's see. This is an energy spell. Yeah, so that's not really what we want to be doing. The maze is double red, so I probably don't want to splash that. Otter? Let's make some sack a non-token. I think we could pull that in. We could splash a couple of discharges. But they won't be at their best in this deck, supposedly, here. Are we gaining life? This deck. No, it does not look like. I guess Wurmcoil is gaining us life. But not much other gaining life. This is a draw 3 cards. Hmm. This is kind of a tough build. Never seeing the cards before is a bit rough. I'm wondering what the. So now I'm. This is what this looks like, but wonder what blue black looks like. Maybe blue black is actually stronger. So let's see. Let's grab some blue black cards in here. So throw in all the playables. Okay. And we do have a couple of DFCs to go with it. We wanted to. So blue black tends to be more controlling. It looks like we do end up with some energy in this version of it. These are basically just, I'd rather just run them as lands basically, and sometimes creatures. The Electrozoa is kind of whatever. Oops. Copy Crook. Unfathomable. No, I'm not crazy happy with this either. It doesn't look crazy good. It's definitely a bit lacking on removal. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Yeah, a bit lacking on removal. I think the green looks better as a base. But I do think splashing a little bit of blue and a little bit of red would make a fairly strong deck. So let's go ahead and add the green back in here along with a little bit of the red. And a little bit of the blue. So blue, we can do some drawing cards. I think that this might be a reasonable splash. We can get the Riddle Keeper. Though not being able to emerge it is not the most amazing thing in the world, but I think we'll deal with it. And then I would also love to splash a couple of discharges probably for more removal. And where does that get us? That gets us to 24 cards. Okay. So 24 with a DFC. So if I added DFCs, or I want to add all these, because of how many of these we can actually run to get the colors we want. Because like we can run a bunch of these, we can run a bunch of DFCs. You have to pay life to get it. I don't know if we want to do that. We want to run too many of these. This is kind of crazy. Should I go for the truths? Should I I could play the frog. I don't know if the frog's good enough for a splash though. And this comes into play tapped unless you control a swamp, like a free draw. Okay, this seems a little insane looking. I think I dropped one of these because I just have too many of these lands. So green, black, blue. We already have plenty of blue. Green, blue, red. That splashes for both my offs. I think we just take out some of these ones that don't have any of the colors. Yeah, like those two. Take those out. See how many DFCs I have here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 DFCs. And actually, I probably want the book as well. So 9 DFCs. Okay. 9 DFCs, which means that land-wise, we have 23 cards with 9 DFCs. Seems a little wild. It seems mostly crazy. Let's see what we have here. So what we need, 1 mountain, 1 island to grab them with these for basics. And then we have green and black, our main color. If we do these like even, we end up with 3 and 3 for those. Is that good enough? It leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sources for green and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sources for black. Looking at this, we probably want that to be more like this. All right. Okay, yeah, F it. That is going to be the deck. It's going to be a weird counters matters splashing 2 extra colors situation. And yeah. Next we're gonna go to matches and hopefully it does well. I'll see you there. Alright, we're back with some matches of the deck here. This is our sealed pool. I did make one change. I cut a 2-drop for an additional land, just because I want to run at least 18 lands, especially because we do want to cast some of these DFCs, I think. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into a match here. We found pretty quickly because everyone's chomping at the bit to play this. Oof. Okay. Let's see how badly we can play this. Got a green, a black, or a blue, and that. Okay. So, I mean, this looks like a pretty good hand to me. I think what I'm gonna do is play this as a blue first. No, actually, I'm just gonna play this as a tapped black source. First turn. We can go ahead and start off. Next turn we have Basking Broodscale or the Witherbloom here. So let's see. And with them doing absolutely nothing so far, we're just gonna throw the Broodscale on here. Got some action coming up here. A removal spell. We could even play this just straight up instead of a land. So they have a Death Touch Dryad here. I think I just want to kill that. So my thought is, why don't we get a blue source out and then Witherbloom that? Because we don't want them to be ramping anyway. Hit him for 2 and go. Yeah, we still got 2 lands in hand. This does not fix for our Vanguard Titan, but that is fine. They have an aggressive 2-drop there. So, could Witherbloom. Well, we'd want to adapt this first, right? We won't be able to adapt if we Witherbloom onto it first. We could also play the Conscripts. No 4-drops so far. This can get us an additional land, but I don't think we need that. think what we do is we probably just want to increase our board here. So I'm going to go ahead and play this land here. And then just put a mindless conscripts out. And pass the turn. We can just kind of build our mana. Bucky, enough. My dog heard something. He's a knower, he knows. Do we want colorless? We probably do want to thin our deck here, right? Yeah. I think I will go ahead and thin the deck. Go ahead and tap out of this. Grab an additional green. Go for that. And go for that. Alright, so what do we have here? Got Basking Broodscale, the 3/3 versus a 6/6 trample. We definitely want to continue playing our lands. So this 6/6 is quite a big problem, and we do not have removal for it. I guess we can chump if we do this up, so... Or do we just want to... Oh man, there are a lot of options here. I think I am going to get a chumper here. Just go ahead and adapt. Take that action. And then I'll play this out as a land. Do I need the 3? No, I don't. And this can only be done as a sorcery. So let's go ahead and put this onto the Brood. This gives us a good double block on the 6/6. And we also get an additional spawn. So I think that will be good. And pass the turn. If they attack though, I feel like we just block with the Eldrazi spawn. Because we have Unfathomable Truths, which actually gets us another counter on this. Would be a good idea to do instead of kind of pitching it away in a double block. Actually, what am I talking about? This thing has trample. There's no way we'd block anyway. Alright, deal. Dog Umbra. Can't attack or block. Yeah, we just take this. There's no reason to not take this. Alright, let's do it. Ooh, man. So many new cards and effects to read. It seems like this splash is actually fairly rough on us right now. Why don't we go ahead and Unfathomable? We do this, yeah. We can leave open both of these colors. And then stack one of these. There we go. And make a 6/6. Yeah, that's way better. Okay. Now we could put a 2/3 down. But I'm not sure if that is what we want to do. This is sorcery speed only. If we put that onto here, then we can make it bigger and then double the number of... Oh, actually, yeah. We kind of leave ourselves dead to a single removal spell here, but I think I like this. Just bash out with a 14/14. Pretty much force them to chump here. Okay. So this turn looks a little scary because they have this 6/6 trampler we can't do a ton about, but we have a 14/14, which seems pretty good. In the Realm of Magic, Pretty good. Oh, man. Alright. What are we doing here? They are going to attacks. They still gonna do it? Okay. They're going to attack. I mean, we take this, right? No reason to block here, especially when we have the Vanguard right there. Alright. Okay. Let's put the red down so we can have Galvanic Discharge open. We don't want to use it, but we definitely want to have that option open. This is what we want to play, but first I want to attack. See what they do. Alright, throw another thing away. Love that. What do they have? They have tapped green or white colorless. Okay, so they basically have nothing, unless of course they're running the one spell. There's only one spell in the format that gets me here, so we just slam this. Oh, the cast trigger, man. There we go. And X of them are a creature that died this turn. Oh, so I can do that. Plus that and a black to connive. And I can do that at any time. Okay, that's really awesome, actually. So we can definitely get them here. They have 4 cards in hand, still pretty scary, but we have a 14/14. 3 or greater. Okay, well. Goodbye, big token. Let's see. Yep, that will happen. And they attack here? If they attack here, we can actually block with the Vanguard. The question is, do we double block? Or do we just single block? I think we double block, actually. I think it's safer to double block. Okay. Go ahead and connive onto this and save our token potentially. I think we do save our creature if we do that, but these cards are all worth way more than the creature, right? So let's do it. Yeah, it probably would have been smarter to connive onto that, given that they weren't doing anything, but that is not what we decided to do. Alright. So, next turn they get a 2/1 Cat Warrior with Vigilance. We can Galvanic the Hydra Trainer, but I don't think that's actually doing that much for us. Especially because both of our 1/2s can attack into it right now. So I say let's go ahead and attack in with our 1/2s. And then we can play... Okay, we can play this and connive first. Oh, tap my red. Why? Do I get rid of discharge here? Or just the land? Probably just the land, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Get rid of the land, and then we'll put Expanding Ooze back onto the battlefield as well. So that should be pretty well. Whenever it attacks, it puts a +1/+1 counter on a modified creature. Okay. Yeah, so we can just pass it back to them. Probably would have been smart to hold Galvanic up in case they have a fight effect, which there are many in the format, but this is them with counters on permanents. Oh, that actually makes Hydra Trainer do some work, huh? Yeah, okay. So she gets plus X when she exerts here. Yeah, that would definitely put us low. But after she's done with her +1s, we can actually Galvanic Discharge her next turn. Question is, do we want to go to 2 life? It seems ill-advised. No? Okay. They have 2 white. I'm wondering if they have a protection spell here. That's good for artifacts. Let's see here. Whenever it attacks, you get that. Okay. I think what we want to do is adapt here. And then we can attack in probably. Actually, yeah, we can really attack with both of these if we just bolt her. So I think that's what we should definitely do. Let's bolt here. Hope they don't have anything. Excellent. And now we get free attacks with both of these. And this actually. And actually we'll pitch that to put a counter on there. Don't need a 0/1. So not sure if we hold the land. We probably don't. We have a pretty mana heavy deck here, so put this out here and just pass the turn. Alright, double strike, sure. We have a 2/1 that can block here. And a 1/1 if we really need it to. Oh wait. And block only creatures with flying. Actually, we only have 1 blocker here. That's way scarier than I thought it was. Don't hurt me. Don't do it. Don't. 6 to 8. I mean, we're looking pretty good here. Maybe it was a little greedy to attack with the 2/3 there, but oh no. It has Annihilator, it's a 6/6. No reach though? Adapt 4? Yeah. Okay. They're dead. They knew they were dead. Woo! That was match 1. Awesome. Well, there's some tickets. Alright, we'll probably have to come back a little later for the other matches, but it won't be any time for this video, so on to the next. Let's see who we have next. Who do we have next, and why are they going to lose? Hopefully. Let's see. We have green, black, and we have Sorin the Extorter. We don't draw another land. We lose. I accept. Let's see. I think it's... We have more blues than we do reds, right? So first turn, go ahead and throw this out here. And we're just gonna sack to get... We have more green than black? Black. So let's do that. Now if we draw a green, we don't have to play this and we can go for our red with it potentially if we need. Oh, well, there's a black land. Actually, it's an untapped black source, right? Yeah. Let's pay for it. Let's throw Sorin out here. I have not a lot of ways to gain life, so I want to just play him out there. Maybe he'll eat a removal spell even, and that's actually like good for me. Let's see. All right, get him. Bam! Look at that life. All right, we're just gonna play this out. Of course, we can't extort it, which is fine. Oh, we're spiking over here. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the ones to look out for in the format. Mana leaking people. Not what you want to run into. That was fine, though, honestly. Sure, Fangs. He was not flipping anytime soon, so I'm also fairly happy with that. Here, now is our time to grab the green. Because we are not running into anything. We have Witherbloom open, so hopefully they play an X3. Hey, that's an X3. Nailed it. Okay, we do have a swamp, so this is good. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield. That is not happening anytime soon. It is a flyer, which is pretty darn good. I think we'd rather do this, though. Because digging through our deck is something we do want to do right now. We have no way of getting red. We can just toss that. There we go. See? The splash is helpful because now I know I can't cast my spells so I can get rid of them. Ooh. This is pretty good. Okay, okay. So, this guy has Menace. Never Ooze. It's whenever Ooze attacks. Okay. Yeah, I think I attack with Sentry. And at this point, we just want to pitch the Brood Scale. Smack him. Play this. This can get you. This can get me blue. So I actually want to do this. And then sack this for a blue. And I'm doing this now instead of at the end of their turn because I don't have anything that I'm going to do with a colorless anyway, so who cares? That is my thought. That's big. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. That is a very large creature. That will do very large creature things. It attacks. Oh, it doesn't do anything with it. It's just a 6/6. So actually we do okay here, don't we? Enters or attacks, and then we can put counters on things. Okay, I think here's what we do. Let's go ahead and attack. Ooh, an assault. Yeah, that'll be pretty good too. Let's pitch the land. I don't think we need the land. Throw Larva down. So we can just straight up block here, but I don't even think we want to block. What we want to do is actually just fight with Wurmcoil Larva to kill the 6/6 next turn and make their blocks really bad. That is probably what we want to do. Just sorcery, yeah. Yeah. Okay. They have a lot of mana open. makes things a little questionable here. Well, let's make ourselves a target. See what they have here. They probably have bounce. Tuck, maybe? There's a spell that tucks. Amazing. And then we have great attacks now, don't we? Let's just go for it. Don't need the lands. Well, we still can't cast this, so just toss it. Electrozoa. Okay. Energy, sure. Gonna block. Looks like you want to block. Okay, I love this play. Let's see. We have 5. Yeah. Let's kill the Voidbra. And order those, and then you can actually connive onto this to make it too big. Yeah, toss the bloom away. And that looks pretty good. Oh, okay. Sure thing. So another one of these down. An instant only is a sorcery. We will go ahead and stack this on here. Just to be mana efficient. We have an extra one anyway. And that is what we wanted to see. Yes, 5-5 versus 0-4 is definitely going to be good for us. So let's see. Yeah, I don't think we want to bloom beforehand. Let's just go for attacks. So that's good. So we want to just cast this. Plus this. And is there anything that would make us want to bloom right now? I don't think so. We really just want to make sure that we're like threatening people here. We should be able to do that, attack, and add a counter, and kill them in the air, I think. So this might be them making a 3/3 flyer? Yeah. That is exactly what that is. Alright. Okay, they have no tricks to speak of. So this turns into, yeah. As I think, they're like, yeah, you probably have it. Okay. Deal. Looking pretty good. The deck has been pretty good. The only thing that hasn't been amazing is I keep having to just pitch these galvanic discharges and red cards. So we might just not have enough red to be kind of bothering with this. Red splash. Though the Titan was really good when we could play it. So the question is whether we want to be playing something else instead of the red splash, or if we want to have another one of the end instead. Yeah, if we went down a swamp, up a card there, maybe that's a little better. We just want to more consistently have red. It wasn't relevant there because of the connive, but also that connive land. The connive land's pretty good. I wasn't sure if it would be very good. I'm looking at it, seeing if it would like be slow or just irrelevant, but I've liked it so far. Yeah, with the Rumble and the Terramander. Ooh, actually, this looks. It looks questionable because we have black, blue, no green in this hand. Which makes me very nervous. I am going first. This plus this. Is that enough to win? If they kill that, we just lose, right? No, I think we have to mull. I think we have to mulligan that. This is way better. Does Sorin do enough in our deck? Or do we just bury Boggart? We'll keep the 6. He has our only turn 2 play, so actually we just want to do a turn 3 play. Expanding Ooze or Eldrazi Repurposer. I think we're going to put the Repurposer away. It's a really good play, but you don't need to do that. So, let's play green here. This could get us a black, but we have a black. So we don't have to worry about that. There is our blue. So now I think we do play the black. Put Sorin down. Lifelink versus white. White's an aggro deck mainly, so 1-4 lifelink seems pretty good against them. Wither, Bloom, Stored. Okay. 2-1 for the energy. We can attack through that, and they don't really hit us back for that. So that could be a line. Also extort off of it. I need black-white, right? Yeah, I need black-white for that to work, though, so that's probably not what we're gonna do. Here, we'll just attack. Put 3/3 down. Blue was one of the worst lands I could draw there, actually. Black being the best. Then I could Wither and Bloom and Extort. Maybe that's a little better. Sure. Two one first strike. All open mana. Yeah, you got it. Just screaming for a trick there. I can actually just kill that thing too. If they have a follow-up play, I'd rather kill that, but... So that's double black now. Okay. Yeah, I think we do this. And if they have some kind of fight ability or something, then we get them pretty good here, so... We're also winning this race pretty good, so... Bad. Cycle. Gotcha. Yeah, they really have to deal with the expanding ooze here. If they use a fight, they get pretty blown out. Love to see it. Lethal. Oh. Destroy it if it was modified. Oh, if your creature was modified. Okay, so they get to draw a card. Okay. Deal. Okay. Bring it back. Anything else? Doing that now would be a good idea, I think. Great. They're definitely holding something open. I do not know what it is. Let's see. Put this down. Actually... Oof. I'm holding up green-white has me so worried. Like, what... what do they have for green-white? I guess they could have Umber? Yeah, I think this is a pretty good play, though. Wait, do I have enough black for this? Oh, I don't. I would need one more black for this to work, so... Here. Let's do this. Throw this down. Let's extort. Wormcoil or Pterodon? Maybe with the Wormcoil, probably. I know. 2. 2 life. Not 3, just 2. It's fine. Oh, man. More life gain would have been very good for Zoran. How am I supposed to be casting this? Emerge. Oh, it's any creature. I thought it was blue for some reason. I thought this was emerge blue. Yeah, we can emerge it. That's actually really cool. They have full open. Alright, let's go for attacks. Unfathomable truths. Do we pitch that? Because this plus emerging out of it is actually really, really good. But this draws me so many cards, and they have a lot of cards. I think I have to do this, right? This seems the right way to go about it. Let's see. Emerge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that doesn't get there. I'd have to emerge it out of that. So I think I'd rather hold and draw. Put something on there end step. I can still flip the Sorin. They're just not doing anything. Sure. Okay. Man, people are really fast to concede so far in this format. Holy hell. I mean, I guess that looked pretty bad. But it's fine. That is 3 wins so far. Pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. Alright, what are we doing here? We have green, black, blue. Okay. Hey, that's all you need. I would just play and sack green first. Yeah, this seems like a good hand. Seems pretty good. Here, just going to play this. And then sack it. And then they're being nice, so we will say hello. Hello. Oh. Yeah, that's right. You better sack your land for green? Greeners? Mirror match? No. We are not mirror matching. Okay, we don't have anything to do this turn. Let's get our main colors out here. There's still a chance we just like draw all lands and never have to put that down. Okay. That thing is not great, so this time we're gonna put a land down and we're just gonna kill that. Keep the pressure off us. Cycloptor. Let's see. You pay 3 to make it deal damage equal to its power. Okay. It has to be equal to its power. So actually this... I could do Repurpose or I could do Expanding Ooze. I think I'd rather have Expanding... Expanding Ooze gives me more options. But this gets me Wurmcoil Engine next turn though. Let's do this actually. Just keep their board clear here. They could pay the energy to kill the spawn if they really wanted to. I don't think it's worth it, but sure. That is fine. We have to rip a land now to cast Wurmcoil, but that's too big a deal. Okay. That is fair enough for me. Attack. Zoa? Okay, so now this plays a little too good. Maybe? Oh no, this is sorcery speed, so I can't do that. That's fine. Trade. Now we can just Wurmcoil. Yeah, so Fangs of Colonia look really good on the Wurmcoil. They're holding up blue-red. So that looks like a counterspell. And I guess if it's the energy counterspell... Oh no, never mind, they're using it. Just adding a board out here. So any trades I get with Wurmcoil Engine are great. The 3/3. Since they're tapped out, this is actually a really good time. I could do this plus Colonia. Just make it a really big life swing. 4/4. Yeah, make it so they can't trade profitably. Okay. Gets me blue. I don't really need to sack it. It does thin my deck though, so I could sack it for a black. Okay. Let's go ahead and sack this for a black. So now they get to do some swings if they want to. I'm at like 30 life, I guess. Oh no! Until end of turn? I guess it's good for life. Oh no, they're not doing that. +1s maybe? What do you need all that energy for, bro? You have 10 energy. Okay, I'm at 30, it's fine. We do need to find some action here, though. So expanding and sentry. I play both. I can actually. So yeah, why don't we just double spell here? I guess I should have done that first just in case I want the card that I draw here, but that's fine. Filter through, get rid of the land. Seems good to me. More energy. Oh, okay. Well, now there's a reason to have energy, huh? Drawing 3 cards seems good. They do not have much going on here, though. Whenever expanding ooze attacks, adapt is... Can I adapt this? It does not say only do as a sorcery, so I think I can do it when I attack. Oh well. Well, let's see if I make a misplay here. I guess I should have adapted. I just wasted that. Are we getting lifelink out of this? No. We don't have any way to really profit off of that, actually. Okay. So we get both of them here, right? Yeah, I made a mistake here. I definitely should have adapted before so that I could put that counter not on Wormcoil, because then they can't trade profitably, and this whole thing looks a lot better if that happens. Well, I can't both play this and connive there, so I'm fine doing that. Here's the draw 3 cards. Not great, they're at 9, but 3 cards. They can have any number of removal spells with that. So I'm at 23, but I don't like love my position here. Yep. Very efficient. Stun counter. Yeah. This isn't looking good. That was a pretty big misplay I just did earlier. And now I'm doing absolutely nothing. Ugh, brutal. I actually hold the land for the connive, maybe. I might want to do that just to draw cards later. Oh man, draw 3 more cards? Holy hell. That is... that is not good. Oh jeez. Nothing can break our bond. At this point we just have to try and find a way to steal the game. Also a yikes. Oh, it doesn't create energy on its own when it comes into play. And now we're going to Static Net. Ouch. Alright. We're looking pretty dead here. Just 1 energy each time. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking pretty dead here. If we didn't do that, we have an extra creature, which means we have a chance, but it's not a great chance, to be perfectly honest. Okay. I don't know if we have anything that this matters for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess this plus a land for the 8 cast. Though, if we do that, we just want to emerge. Actually, that's our best hit, isn't it? Drawing the emerge creature and emerging Wormcoil Larva. The only saving grace of this is that we had a life buffer at the start. We can't block the cat. And they're gonna make the... Yeah, we can't block the cat or they just get into Johnny, so... Let's take that. That's what this guy does. He flips over. Oh! And now the most useless card in the game. In my deck at this current moment. Alright. That's a concede. We're good. So, that was a misplay. That's misplay number 1. Misplay number one. I'm not sure if after they start going, we might have a small chance there when we can hit with that menace creature starting out, but I think it was possible we could have won that if without the misplay, but it was also highly likely they'd just draw 9 cards and win regardless. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on. So 4 lands, multiple spells, 2-drop, 3-drop. I mean, this seems good. We did lose the die roll this time though, so that's unfortunate, but not a swamp. Okay, yeah. So I think we lit on forest here. And then we can pay 3 to cast something. Go from there. We have multiple good 3 mana spells. Or 2 mana spells that are good. So that wouldn't hurt us too badly. A 3 life. Do you want the Basking or the Sorin now? We can start playing off curve to gain life with Sorin. Sorin also kind of eats removal spells, which is nice. I think Basking is a little better for fighting things. Yeah, let's put the Basking down. The Sorin is kind of in here as a why not play this? Because we really don't have ways to make it do the flip thing. A 1/4, you say? Sure. We don't have an untapped land. I'd like to do this, but there's a chance we want to just kill this? We just want to do this. No, let's fake them out. I'm assuming they won't block there. 3 damage. Let's look for land. We need blue for the emerge. This gets us all of them. Actually take that. Is it possible I should have took the big boy though? Because we have enough lands and just played off curve? Maybe. Because now I'm going to grab our red. We do have our 2 red removal spells, so. That was questionable. Well, we cycle him back in, actually. We shuffle our big boy back in, so it should be fine. About to sack this land out of boredom. Just to do something. Shuffle, shuffle, cheat. Are they thinking about holding open a counter spell? It feels like it. Sure. Then you get to attack and get an energy. The idea? Okay. Yeah. You got it, bud. We don't care. Big golem. Okay. So need to play a land this turn. They're all tapped anyway, though. So could do this and find a land. I have plenty of stuff I could discard to it. Or I could Wither and Bloom. I could Sorin plus Wither and Bloom. Or I could just adapt this and go for a trade. Actually, I think I'm going to adapt this. Add an Eldrazi spawn. Go ahead and blast this thing. And then go to attack. And just put some pressure on. I think that's a pretty good sequence there. Because then next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mana to work with. 7 mana even. We could double spell with Sentry and Witherbloom or Sentry and Sorin. Or we could Stomp and Sentry or something like that. So a lot of good options with that. Don't have blue for the Emerge on Widowkeeper. Also, if we ask something, we can connive with that. Another good option. Okay. It's big. Not crazy big though. Deciding if they want to remove something. Alright, there it is. Yeah, the golems are definitely a problem. The whale is now also a pretty big problem. My thought is I need to do this to find a better answer for the whale, probably. Oh, I should have left a green open. So this I can no longer cast currently. Yeah, actually, I am just gonna toss that because I don't think it's as good anymore. And now I can do a shrink. Turns that into 4 power. Okay. Yeah, let's just leave those open. We could just chump the Dreamtide and just hope for it to die naturally. I don't think that's terrible. Because we can block, sack, Witherbloom, something. Like the Golem, and just buy time. We'll see what they do. The Ridderkeep will also stuns creatures when it comes down, so... And actually just 1 land away from riddling? Oh god. This is not good. Hey, creatures gain +1 and +0 in haste. What's this? Galvanic Discharge for 4? We're gonna use that instead of... We have to do 4. And then only have 2 left? Okay. So they are going to do that. Okay. So can we still afford to not do anything here? Even if Riddle Keeper comes down, perhaps they're two big things. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 18 damage. It could be 14 damage, but... Okay, I think we do have to block here. Down to one card in hand. I pray it's a land. Sorin plus Witherbloom actually blocks up the ground pretty well for us. Yeah, actually. Sorin... I need to start tapping manually.
Pretending they know how to fix everything.
Trying to kill me with this. Sorin. So, what does that get me? Gives me the option to thin out for a second green. Do I need a second green? Possible. I'd rather do this plus this for this. Two five is pretty good here. Removal spell really sucks. Here. I can't extort either, which is also unfortunate. Extorting flips Sorin, of course. But I think I need the blocker more. Raven Charm. The number of creatures. Okay. Wait, is it when you cast? Equal to twice the number of creatures you control. Yes, yeah, so it's not when you cast. So we can actually do this, and we actually have to ping a 1-drop to make that happen. What? It did 6? Oh, I miscounted. Well, that was a massive misplay. Double, twice the number of creatures. I was being dumb. Okay. Sure. This is a forced block now. Oh, God. Okay, no way. If I block there, I'm still like so far away from casting the only spell that could save me, so it's just... That's 2 misplays. Read the card. Okay. This is fine. Everything's fine. This is why we do the sealed event force, because, I mean, sealed is garbage. Everyone knows that. Oh, God. What, this is all tapped lands. But tapped land here gets me Galvanic. It's a little questionable. But it's a keep on the play, I think. They get Galvanic early enough. Yeah, what this deck actually really needs is unconditional removal. Like, a couple of those strictly better murders would be nice. But we're doing what we can here. Hey, that's a good one. So now I'm gonna cast this. By cast, I mean play as a land. Sweet. That's good for us. So we don't want to sack this to get the Vanguard out there, because it actually gives them buffs. We want to play on curve if we can here. Land would be great, and we got it. Okay. So let's go to attacks here. Land is exactly what we want. So I think we're actually just going to toss this bloom. Not risk it. We will get another shot at discarding an extra land if we attack, probably, so. And look, there's a Boggart. We have one red. Okay. I guess we just slam this here. Alright, let's see if they have an Eldrazi to hurt me here. It's 5, 6, 7. Magic number. It is a Tusker. It's okay. I think we're still doing okay here. So let's see. Galvanic kills it plus any of my creatures, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's not true. Not plus any of my creatures. It is. I think what we want to do is put a counter here. And then attack. Yeah, actually, we just want insult to injury here. That's such low life. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot that I was going to get +1s on those. Yeah, actually, I'm afraid that they can pull out of this, I suppose, so let's throw that away. They can block the 4/5. Actually, they can't block the 4/5. It has menace. No, they'd be screwed. So this is the right play. Has to be permanence. Okay. Is there anything that I need to be wary about for any of this? No, not really. We're at 3. Discharge for the last amount. Go ahead and end turn. I think it's at this point we can actually pitch some of these. So we can grab a black. And yeah, we can just grab 2 black probably. Or green and a black. We have a lot of pressure on the board. Yeah, at 3. Okay. They're looking for an answer. Propagator Drone is quite good. I don't think they have enough mana for it to be that good. There it is. Woo! Okay. I played that well. Ignore the other games. least I think I played that well. Feel free to point out every mistake I've ever made in the comments. I am open to it, that's for sure. What are we doing here? Green, black, red. Sure. Yeah, we'll just put one of these down. Immediately go for green. Who cares about... because we want the auto pass value. That's what we care about here. Will we need a black anytime soon? Not really. I'll put this out here first, though. Just throw the basking down. Okay. That is a 2-drop. So I can get a black while also playing this out. It means I can't get a red. Probably fine. Gotta have the black. Rather take my turns making sure I have my colors than trying to ramp out. Now this one can grab blue for me, which is actually relevant for what I have in my hand. Okay. We're on blue-white aggro, it looks like. Okay. They are worried. And they have reason to be, actually. Because I'm pretty sure the double, each creature that had a that had one put on it this way. Okay, so the way that's worded, it does work. Can I play Purposer first? No, I don't have enough green. But I can play this plus that. So here, let's do this. This. Oh, it's 2 instances. Oh, that's so good. This instant? Instant, yes. I will play this. Exile target creature with charisma X or less. Okay. Creatures, exile up to create spawn. Okay. I could sack 3 spawn to make 2 spawn. What a play. Are they attacking in? It's an interesting choice. I don't think I care. Unless they're wrathing. Seems doubtful though. They don't have fights. Unless they're wrathing, there's really nothing I care about here, I don't think. Okay. So now we have enough to Riddler. But they're just holding up mana, which makes me think Counterspell or Bounce. Turn that into a big boy. I'm not sure that that's what we want to do. Um, hmm. Choose two, you say. We can make a lot of spawn, or we can exile something, draw a card. I don't think we probably want to go in on that. Here, let's do this. Honestly, I'm weirded out by this massive amount of mana they have open. Ugin's Binding. To its owner's hand. Okay. Sure, that works. I want to just put this on here. It's 6, 7. I can do this. It would 5. I don't think it's a good enough clock, to be honest. Yeah. I think we've still got to be playing creatures out here, so let's go ahead and play this plus a spawn to get a spawn. And then let's play this out to exile that thing from their library, because, right? What if you cast close spell? When you do, return each non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand. Okay. Let's get rid of their library. Alright. Put some more pressure out. Because we have the Terramander in the air, definitely got some pressure. Like, we're one land away from just activating that and hitting for 5 and having them on a 2-turn clock, which is not bad. Oh. Inscription. That gives us some more counters to work with. Does not give us a bunch of lands, though. Let's see. This draws a card, then discards a card, huh? Draw 3 2s. If I get rid of the 3/2, then I have a profitable attack with the Repurposer. I have to sack. I can do this for 4. Okay, let's do this for 4. This and this. Or I could just do it for 3. Hold on. Let's do this and just do it for 2. Let's see. Target player draws a card, then exile creature, and then auto pay. Is this the counterspell now? They do have a Flare of Denial, okay. Figured they had something. Alright, fine. Let's go ahead and throw that away. Perfectly happy to trade with any of those here. Because the trawler does not block the slith, really. I guess nothing really blocks the slith, but... Okay, that wasn't good. Yeah, the fact that we just keep not drawing lands actually has kind of hurt us here. They're at lower life, we have the Brood Scale, and we have Mindless Conscription. So we probably just need to build our board back up here. We only have one green. So if we bring this out, we can actually Shroud to stop them from hitting us. Just sack our lands, though. Which I'm not sure that seems great. And we don't have enough to play both this and that. So that's kind of a bummer. So I guess what I do is I play this. They have another counter. Damn. Okay. Have to do 2. Sure. Go to attacks. Going for 1 in the air. So I guess what we don't want to see here is a big draw spell. That's what puts us in the dirt. They have a big draw spell, we get screwed. A big Eldrazi also really sucks for us because we have like no lands, but yeah, I'm not loving this position of ours. If we had more artifacts, this Terramander would be way better, but we do not. It would have been better to actually just Terramander instead of that big spell because of the way they were able to counter it. Okay. So now I think we actually do want to trade. Force pressure here. Actually, let's not trade the Brood Scale. I think the Brood Scale is going to be way more valuable. Okay. Sure. Horrific Assault's very good. We get rid of Ridley. I think Ridley wins us the game, whereas this Horrific Assault doesn't. That's big. Great 2/1/1s, 7/6. Ridley still wins us this game, actually. 2, 3, 4, 5. We can emerge it. And they're out of cards. Yeah, we're good. We are good unless they rip something. And even then, actually, we have Shroud for it. Yeah, that'll be pretty good. Sack this out. Let's get our blue. Alright, alright. Here we go. I can cast it for 8, or I could emerge it. I guess I just cast it for 8 actually. Because these spawn aren't going to get much better. Just done this and this. They have pretty bad blocks here. Yeah, I think we actually just push the attack. Force trade and jump. And now they can't even look for answers. Alright. This should be it. Yeah, you can't do anything. I get Shroud. Whew. Okay. That was tough. That was a tough one. But hey, we didn't mess up. Okay. I need to go to the restroom. So I'm going to be right back and we can do the last 2 here or last one, depending on how those things go. Oh no. Here comes the maybe final one. Yes, okay. There we go. Checking my levels to make sure I'm actually being heard. Okay. Good, good. This is great. I like this hand. I go first. Win the die roll. First step to success. You have a 1-drop? Imagine sacking your only land to protect your 1-drop. It would just be terrible. I could ping myself, be able to deal with their first thing. Is that worth it? I actually might want to just play that though. Does not seem worth it. Nah, we're fine. Do it. We don't care about whatever you play this turn. Right? We don't? Play nothing? Gotta have something to play. Oh no. No, we don't care about whatever you have to play this turn. Oh gosh. Well, eat my words on that one, huh? What if you cast an instant sorcery? You win the flip, you get to transform him. Okay. Yeah, we can't really mess around with that one. Just kill him. I could have cast this tapped, but I'm still not sure I'm gonna play it as a land or not. I mean, we have another land, so there's really no reason to. Fanged Flames. I guess they don't really like this one, huh? I trade a spell for a land? Is that fine? We don't have a bunch of big shit. Sure? Actually down. Seems fine to me. So now Trawler probably does become a land since I did that. Another Fanged Flames, you say? This is dangerous, guys. Destroy the legendary land. I mean, this seems pretty good. Trading my lands for their spells seems kind of good to me. Actually hilarious. Just nugging myself. Now they're like, oh shit, he's trigger happy with this. The question is, can I win with what I have on the board? I can just sack all my lands, right? Yeah? How you feeling? Hey, look, another land for me to sack. They're gonna try it. Oh no. This ability's on the stack, right? Shroud doesn't make the ability not hit itself, though, right? This creature has... It can't be targeted, but it's this, so it's not target, right? Let's do it. I'm a madman. A mad lad. I cannot be stopped. Sure. This target creature I control, I can't stop them from putting shit on their own permanents. Which would be pretty hilarious. Here, we will sack this. I think we need... Do we want the red? Or the black? We have something that gives us black in our hand. Untapped land, though, gives us Condor, then. Yeah, we want the black. Actually, we have untapped land. No, it works. Alright. Smack him. that match. I will burn my entire empire to the ground to stop you from hitting my creatures. Oh. Okay. Here we go. This is the big one. Will we 7-2 on our first sealed event? Let's see. Let's see what we got. That is a curve. Do I get a green first? I guess we'll see. A 1-drop. I think we hope for an untapped green here. And even if we don't have an untapped green, we can actually just go to a 2-drop that's black instead. It's fine. Trading punches there. Okay. play this out. The question is, when another non-token creature proliferate, is that going to be super relevant? I don't know. Just play sword.
I'd rather have a full stomach than full coffers.
Great blocker here, so why not? Not convinced they can really use the Evangel that well. And they have proven so far that they can't. So. Okay. Only the one land option here. Now that we don't have green, it is starting to become a problem. I think we definitely want to sack this for a green. Now we have Witherbloom open. I don't think hitting them is that big a deal. Whatever non-token enters the battlefield. Okay, so we can nug that in response to them doing something. So why don't we just hold tight here? See if they do anything scary. And if they do try and do something scary, we can Wither and Bloom the Evangel or whatever they play, or yeah, and that'll be fine. And if they don't do anything, we can actually sack our land and grab red, I guess. Elefante. This proliferates? I won't do shit. So, sure. You proliferated. You did it. Attack with your 1/1. Sure. Don't care. Okay. Yeah. Just gonna grab a red. I guess it could have been right to get green there, but actually it may have been right to get green there. But that's okay. We have two fight effects here, basically. Question is, do we want to... We get 2 for 1 ourselves to get rid of the Guardian. We can't do it at instant speed, so that actually kind of sucks. I think I just have to hang out, like put the ooze out here. And then pass and grab a second green is my bet. And I'm not going to be blocking with this, so it doesn't matter to hold it back. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely want a second green. So I guess blue would be pretty good too. Yeah, now that the expanding ooze is down, actually, I think blue is probably a better choice. You attacking? Sure. We don't have any tricks. We can block here. What could they have? +2/+2? That doesn't really do anything, right? I think that's fine. Block here. Gain a life. Gain 2 life, really. Blue, you say? Alright. Here we are going to sack and look for blue here. Sweet. They're like, what the hell are you playing? So By Boggart, I can Wither plus fight, or I could just, adapt so I have blocker. Actually, this is probably the best shot, isn't it? Using this and then holding up the Wither, which means I can't extort, unfortunately. Great. And now we actually have another land we can use. We don't need double black. We could put Trawler down. Actually, is that in it? Their graveyard? Return from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. They can get it out, though, in response. That's not great. Yeah, I think we just hold that open. Continue attacking with the flyer, I guess. Yeah, we'll just hold Wither and Bloom up. Sure. Oh, it's already on the stack. I could have stopped that by killing him then. That was a mistake. No, I think I need to hold that open for something else, though. Proliferating one counter on that isn't going to be terrible. We are definitely seeing a lot of pressure now, so getting a little dicey. This card's a card. Okay. Terrific Assault is better, but I'm holding up. This gets rid of their Retrofitter, but I think that's... does get rid of that Retrofitter, though. I guess I get rid of the Assault. It's 4. What are we thinking about, sir? Okay. Yeah. We'll double block there. Sure. I haven't to proliferate that time, though. They don't have a land. Now we're gonna sack this as well. For a second forest or second black. Want the black now? A lot of black in our hand. Okay. Next door here? No. Get rid of that. Then could sack to get a 3/3. Isn't terrible. Or we can Wither and Bloom on something to get a better blocker. I think the conscript double blocks so well that we'll probably just go for that. This is a 2-1. I can actually block it, so I think I will hold open blocking that. We have good blocks. We have a big draw spell. That also makes our conscripts big, actually, so probably don't want to trade that off this turn. It is questionable. Okay. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 before it becomes a 5/5. We'll be taking 3. No, actually, I think it's better to not block here. Oh, this is such a boss. Nothing to proliferate. We are dying to flyers a bit here. Is it better to just bloom twice? Or make a 6/6 on the ground? The ground's actually pretty sturdy, so maybe blooming twice is actually a better idea. Or I could just have Sorin flip. Oh, you know what? That is probably better. Put a +1 on Sorin. Then we'll adapt expanding. Okay, so this forces them to trade away or face the wrath of Sorin. It also gives us life. Right, for us. Okay. I'm not sure it's amazing, but it's okay. Take 4, trade 3/1, trade 2/1, take an additional 1. Is getting questionable out here. 4, 5, 6, 7. I probably take 7 if they attack all, huh? I have a lot of mana to mess with though, so who knows what they have. Okay. 5 is worse. True. All attack, most attack. Pretty bad. Like if I were to do that 5 double block there, I'd be taking 9 if I did these blocks, which are just trades for us. But it still doesn't look like great. And we're still dying to that. Take 9, go to 5, and we're dead in the air. Probably smarter to do this. That just makes us mostly dead in the air. It's probably the best option we have with what we have. Not good though. Is not great. I think that play with Soren might have been a little bit aggressive, considering they had that really good double block. Yeah, that was probably dumb. That's probably misplay number 3. So, what do we have to hit off of this? We've already tossed away Horrific Assault. If we make this a 6/6, that a 4/4, or do we have something else? We have a fight. Fight doesn't get us out of it unless we draw 3 cards, though. So we kind of have to draw 3 cards. I don't know if we have any outs off of it, though. 5 mana, 3 damage. That helps a little. We do... Still, like, mostly dead. Take 6. This all looks pretty bad. I guess, like, exactly, like, something off of that is what we have to do. Seven. 6, 7, 8. 8 in the air. No outs. Alright. That's GG. Okay. I was just too slow. Just way too slow there. I probably should have taken out the proliferator. That was probably the first mistake in a series of mistakes I made in that one. But oh well. That is 6 and 3. And that is where we're gonna end on this deck. You know, I think it was pretty good. A little bit awkward on all of the splashies, but I put in some work. So I'm gonna do a lot more of MH3 like drafts and stuff. I think these are really fun videos. Some of the videos that I really like watching are draft videos, and it seems like a really fun format to draft. So next one's gonna be an actual draft, not a sealed. And like, subscribe, and wreck me in the comments. See ya.